First off, I'm gonna start off with an update. So, a while back, once Frozen was out and was in theaters, my tag team partner was like literally was showing Frozen all the time. It was like being played in the back during work, being played a lot. She made a CD and it's been played a lot. So basically, the whole school is basically around Frozen, the movie that's coming out in 3 days on digital HD copy and digital HD and Blu-ray. She told me to do the cover, so somewhere I'm going to be doing a cover to the song Let It Go. I already have the song, karaoke version of the song on YouTube, on my playlist somewhere on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be singing that somewhere along the line. Then I might do then I might do some like weird videos, probably like vlogs outside this whole bed, drawers and all this, but with people like friends and all that. So yeah, yeah. So that's the little update, and yeah. So it is Saturday. I kind of am bored, but at the same time, I might be hanging out with my tag team partner tonight. Yay! Hopefully, she wants to do a video vlog with me. If she doesn't want to, that's fine. That's cool. I understand. But but to say this, in 2 months is the Captain American movie, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Crap. Oh my god, I'm ready now. I'm definitely thinking about it and thinking of the awesomeness of the movie. It's like, I saw the trailer, I think, in November. Yeah, it was in November when I was seeing the movie with my dad, my mom, and my brother. We went to see it. We went to see Thor, the new Thor movie. All the trailers were playing. I'm like, Destination of Smog, The Hobbit. Freaking out. And then, next thing you know, Captain America Winter Soldier came up on the screen. Half the people seeing the movie trailer before the Super Bowl that was on TV. But still, I was literally about to cry. It was like the awesomeness of perfection. If Stan Lee made the comic, he made all the comic books of Marvel. He's the god of Marvel Comics. He's God to that area of comic books. He brings things to life. If this is his oh my gosh, it's like so much perfect. He's like, oh my gosh, like, relax. Some of you guys are like, oh, why are you nerding out? You're not much of a nerd. You haven't read the comic books. You don't know, I'm like going to try to save my money up for those original comic books. And graphic novels. Don't play. Don't, like, people like, I'll be like, oh, you like Captain America? What do you like about Captain America? Most people like Captain America because he's hot. They're watching the movie just because he's hot and he's Chris Evans is good looking and cute and hot and sexy. I'm doing that because he is Captain America. He plays him very well. Like, you don't understand. Captain America is for his country. He's for protecting the Earth from evil. He's there. He's like, will do anything in his power to save Earth itself. Just like all superheroes do. They want to protect the Earth from evil. That is awesome. And most people are like, oh, well, he's hot. And another thing, like, I heard going around, like, I'm sorry. There's an XMen, there's going to be a Gambit movie. If any of you have heard of XMen and you heard of Gambit and you've seen, like, the original, like, you read the original comics with Gambit in it, and there's, like, the original X-Men show, like, cartoon show that's played. I remember watching it. I remember Gambit. But recently I saw that Channing Tatum is going to play Gambit. I'm sorry for all the Channing Tatum fans, but when it comes to Marvel and Channing Tatum, I'm sorry. I love Channing Tatum. I love that he is a great dancer, and I love he's a great actor, and also that he's a great dancer. Like, I look up to him. He's like one of my ever since I watched Step Up and the Step Up 2, like those two movies, and part of him with him in it. The thing about it is that, like, I understand that he's good looking, but I love him. Like, I love him as a dancer. I respect him as a dancer and an actor. But when it comes to him playing Gambit, I don't see it. I don't see him playing Gambit because he has too much muscles in him, and he is a dancer. I don't see him. I see it. The only movies I could see him in is dancing movies, military-like movies like G.I. Joe, which, for in fact, the second one he shouldn't have died in because he is the G.I. Joe. He is Duke, and Duke is the main character in G.I. Joe. Like, basically, if you were growing up watching G.I. Joe and you're like, this shouldn't happen, Duke shouldn't die because he's the original G.I. Joe. Like, White House Down, like, those type of military and kind of Magic and White. But I don't see him as Gambit. Gambit's more of, what I know is more of, like, he puts, like, the stick to the ground and he does, like, this weird flip. Like, he's more like a high flyer type person from wrestling than a dancer who does, like, like, it's more like martial arts than parkour, actually. But still, like, I don't see Channing Tatum as Gambit. I can't. Like, you guys would be like, but he'll make Gambit sexy. Gambit's kind of like a twig. Like, if you read the original comics, probably Channing Tatum did. And I'm not disrespecting him at all. I'm just like, I just can't see him as Gambit. In reality, like, he's more dancer, military background person type actor, or like romantic movie like The Vow and stuff like that. I just can't see him with being Gambit. I really can't. That's the problem. I'm a nerd, and when it comes to an actor that I know and that I love and respect, I just can't see him as Gambit. It's most of you are like hating me right now. But if you understand Gambit from, like, cartoons and comics, and you know for a fact, like, yeah, this is who Gambit is. He's a drinker, smoker, ladies' man from New Orleans. But what about his power and what he does, like his fighting techniques? But if the movie does happen, I will watch it. I will see how Channing Tatum does. But if he does good and it was a good movie, I'm going to tell you, I'm still going to tell people straight out, flat out, he was good, but he's not Gambit. So hate me, love me, I don't care. That is my opinion, and that's how I see my comic book heroes. But like Hugh Jackman, he is Wolverine. There's a new XMen movie coming out. Can't wait for that. But like, I'm sorry to destroy people's like who are all hyped up about the movie, but I'm a nerd. That's my opinion. I'm not starting to start something. But if you know your comic, I haven't read anything about Gambit, but I know for a fact Gambit is kind of like that. But at the same time, I watched parts of like XMen. Like, I've seen his fighting skills. I like the guy who played Gambit in that movie, and in X-Men Origins Wolverine, like that movie, I see that guy more of Gambit than Channing Tatum. And if Channing Tatum finds this, I'm sorry, but I respect you. You're my role model as a like, not my role model, but like I look up to you as a dancer. It's really cool that you did that movie, and that you married the lead lady. That's funny, and you guys have a kid. That's really sweet, and that's really cute too. That the whole family, like the two people met on set. They're supposed to have this chemistry, and they do, and then offset they still haven't. Afterwards, they got married. They have a kid, and it's awesome. He's probably gonna have his daughter be like a dancer herself. She's probably gonna get her daddy's genes. She's gonna be a dancer as well, and her mom, if she still dances. Or she does dance. But yeah, that's kind of my rant. Kind of like nerdy rant, nerdy happiness / nerdy rant, because obviously everyone loves Channing Tatum and everyone would love to see this movie, but so do I. But I love Channing Tatum, but I still can't see him as Gambit. Alright. I still, for a fact, sorry that I went off on a tangent, but like, I really have to say that. Hate me, love me, I don't care still. That's my opinion. I'm not starting to start something. If you dislike this video, go for it. I don't care. But the most important thing, if you dislike this video, please leave a comment, because I want to know like what you displeased, because my last video had a dislike and I don't know who the person was or why the person didn't like it. I just like some. Here's my thing. My rule is, dislike the video, please comment, because if you comment and tell me what you didn't like about the video, I'll tell you, like, I understand. And plus, if I see a dislike, it's like a few for me. Like, I need this. Like, I'm going to like, if you didn't like this performance, you're going to get a next performance that's much better. So, if you dislike the video, please tell me. Please comment why exactly you didn't like the video. Like, if you dislike the video of How Did You Know, please for a fact comment on that, because I would like to understand why you dislike it. And if you don't like my voice or you don't like how I look, then why are you watching, basically? Because you're just saying like, oh, I don't like you because of how you look. I dislike the video because of how you look. The last video that I posted was, I was nasally, I was looking down at paper because I didn't know the song and I was getting over a cold. So, that's the thing. So, it's nice talking to you guys. Thanks for listening to all this stuff. And take care. Spike your hair. Woo woo woo. You know it. Sorry, Zack Ryder, that you got buried.